settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start, but you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Six the Eagle, 6 the Eagle. Go, Reed, go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw is Huntley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Browns first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
19 tight, 19 tight.
No gain on the play.
Warriors 70.
2nd and 10. At their 48-yard line.
It's a pistol snap for Huntley. Into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
30-yard line.
Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, knock down. 7.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In today's NFL, you just don't see teams invest with first-round picks in the safety position very often. But every once in a while, a guy comes along that's just too good to pass up. That's exactly why they took him this past spring in the draft, and he's making his presence felt here today.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That one is complete, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready, break! 70, Timberwolf! Here we go, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Hurt!
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he's in! Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Browns. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready! 60 Vices!
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. McBride is the motion man.
60 Eagles! Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. Our first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now! 70 Lions! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Falls out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready! Check, Panther! Ready! Like it up, ready!
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Root O'Rororo there on the tackle.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Check!
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Cowboy 80.
In motion, that's Thornton. From the gun on third down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. They'll begin here on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on. 70, Denver.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's third down and a few inches.
60 Eagles. Let's go now. 60, check, Bobcat.
They'll try and run for the first down. It's 4. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with fourth down coming up.
Here we go, son. 58, which is that? Hey, Jared.
That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out.
And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and good. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Browns take over first and 10. The Browns take over first and 10. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing, Huntley. To the sideline. That's caught by Judy. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Huntley now. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And no chance for turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down. Now give. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and
he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Arizona.
It's his third touchdown catch this year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by 4. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
6. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19.
He'll get this out to the left flank. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now Huntley. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those the ones on offense, man, you just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, "Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out?" And the coach was having none of it. He says, "No, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down."
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
A give. Here's Benson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. Going to bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down and 8.
Let's go now. 6, 6, hurt.
Again, it's Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go, set.
McBride is the motion man. Richardson to throw it here on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Panther 6, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Street.
On second down, Richardson. That is incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Steady.
From the gun, Richardson. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Isaac to Slav. Touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, quick. 60 even, 60 even, 2.
Start on the ground. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
It is 3rd and long.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to throw. Huntley. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Huntley. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go now. Pep, 79 Broncos. 18, Pioneer.
Again, it's Sanders. He'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of your route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Huntley. Forced out wide. That is caught. What a dive on the scramble. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Browns. They always say, Greg, that's a dangerous throw to make, but they executed for the touchdown.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where it's like, no, yes, right? The ball comes out of his hand, and everybody on the sidelines holding their breath. That is the cardinal rule. Never throw the ball back across the middle of the field, but sometimes you get away with it. In this case, results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Trap 60. Come on. Set. 70. Cut 19. Cut 19.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to look for the home run ball. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards. Now we get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
53 yards. And the Cardinals' 1st down.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he into the end zone. What a response. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Warrior 70. Let's go. 60, let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready? Let's go. Count.
From the gun, it's Shador. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
It's now second down.
It's second down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
This is Hunt down that right sideline. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
They'll try it now with Sampson. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert and keep this drive alive.
Good for a Browns first down.
Bronco
First
80.
and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Lions.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 40.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Third and 5.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready? Come next. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Now it's Sanders. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Look, great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down.
Sanders going to throw again. That's caught by Bowers. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 30.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
65 catch. 18, pioneer. Go.
To throw is Huntley. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
His kick is perfect. And the Browns will cut into that lead.
Browns 24.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, set, let go. Cowboy 80, Mustang 19. Ready?
Throwing, Huntley. Wells, another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 39 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Huntley now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Cardinals will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's hot downfield by McBride. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch in the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check forever.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
two. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
McBride is the motion man.
Let's go.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Liking 18. Let's go now. Ready?
He'll turn and hand this one off. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the 28-yard
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
65 catch. 65 catch.
Throwing now on third and long. That's caught by 4. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. McBride is the motion man. On first down, it's Richardson.
It's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Receiver in motion, going right. Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
They'll try and run here with Benson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Richardson. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
7 Pirates, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Go!
As Stewart on first down. That's a short one. Caught by Dowers. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Sanders to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
3rd down and 9.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now. Mustang 19.
Now Huntley. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That pass play good for 22. It's a Browns 1st down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Shut Hawk 70. Hawk. Warrior 70. 19 Lion. Ready.
Huntley. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Drop 60. Drop 60.
1st down.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here's Huntley. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to throw. Huntley. Forced out left. Going deep downfield for Judy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. A gain there of 20. It's an Arizona 1st down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
19-18.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Cowboy Go.
A second down throw for Richardson. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's in! Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Arizona. Now Ryland for the extra point.
Chad Ryland would score the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
24. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Jerry Jeudy brought down back at the 31-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Ready.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. Up the sideline to the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
They'll look to throw. He'll swing that out wide, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 by 2.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Back to the air, Richardson. At the side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. Richardson to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
They run out of the gun with Benson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Get up! 6 the Eagles! 6!
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Okay,
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
McBride is the motion man. To throw, it's Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
65 Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing, Huntley. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. That one is complete, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's second down.
Dragon 60. Back. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's going to have a Browns first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
16-yard line.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw is Huntley. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Ready.
Huntley now. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
19 Lions. 70 Lions.
From the gun, Richardson going up top. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Cardinals are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On first down, it's Richardson. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation, I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
60 back. Hey! Ready.
Now Huntley. Going for it all. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's complete to the rookie from Clemson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Chad Ryland for the extra point.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Like, ready.
Up the middle they go. And once again, he loses the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they'll start with 28 seconds to go in the game. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visitor, the Cardinals.